Good morning, y'all. I look like absolute hell. It's been a rough night, but a good rough night in a good way, and I'm happy to be here today in the Maniverse and rock shocking out for y'all. My name is the Riz Raga, and AKA the Romance, and y'all are watching the greatest rapper of all time uh, do his thing here. Well, I'm not the greatest rapper of all time. I look up to a lot of other rappers, but I just say that, to promote myself. I'm actually not the greatest rapper. There's a lot of people out there that can defeat me. But anyways, that's not what I'm here for today. Today I am here to bring you the importance of Cypress Hill. Now, I no longer smoke weed, okay? I quit that shit because it hurts me too much. My lungs, I've destroyed them. I've quit almost all drugs except for one minor one that I still do here and there, and it's not alcohol. And it's not weed, so I bet you a lot of y'all wondering what it is, but I'm not telling you. But I used to be a pretty big pot aficionado, and I don't knock the people that are still doing that. If that's what it keeps you level, by all means. And it did help. It was effective for me for many years, but it's just not working like it used to on me for whatever reason. Yeah, it's a pretty good. I think it's a pretty effective antidepressant. It levels me out. It always kept me balanced. It's just my big problem with weed is just it's so damn loud. It's the least of all drugs, but it's the one fucking thing that, like, if I'm just sitting there minding my own business smoking weed, a cop or anyone 2 blocks away, even people who aren't cops, they walk by like, oh, you're smoking weed. Oh yeah. You figured that out? You can smell that? I'm glad your nose works. Great. Can you keep it moving, please? Whatever. But anyway, in hip hop music, in rap music, the first couple years of rap, when it was rap music before it started, I guess they always called it hip hop, but I don't know. To me, rap music was kind of like everyone's involved and everyone's welcome. Hip hop's kind of like no white boys are allowed in this club. You're white and you have a penis, so you can't be hip hop. That's what I always got out of hip hop. But I love hip hop. I'll live it till I die, and I will rap until the end of time. So, but back in the day, you definitely didn't curse. There was definitely no N-word in rap. That was unheard of. I believe the cursing, the N-word, and N-word, and definitely like degrading women, like being X-rated when you rap. That was I believe 2 Live Crew, Ghetto Boys, and NWA. Those 3 groups in succession all came out pretty much like in '88 and '89 in like the same 12 months, and that kind of broke open the potty mouth on rap music, which up until that time has always been clean because everybody just wanted to get record deals and get famous and move from the streets to the covers of magazines and limousines and everything. And it happened. It did happen that way. And once everything was locked, signed, and sealed, that's when the cursing and the N-word came out. But and the violence and everything, gangster rap and shit. And along with gangster rap, no one realizes it, but the first guy I ever heard rap about pot was Tone Loc, the guy who sings fucking Wild Thing and Funky Cold Medina with the real low voice. He made it like when everybody, because even Dre, I still express, yo, I don't smoke weed or cess, because it's known to give a brother brain damage. Rob Bass, yo, I don't smoke weed or cess. Everybody used to say that. I don't smoke weed. I don't. It was like a degrading thing to admit that you smoked weed. Then all at once, someone shattered that ceiling, and their names were Cypress Hill. They were gangster as fuck. They were Latino. They said nigga like it was going out of style. Like they just, a lot of doors, a lot of things changed with them that never went, like that always, like forever. It changed forever, and it never went back. And they don't really get the love they deserve, I think. And on top of it, they were one of the greatest rap ever. Probably my favorite West Coast rap group ever. You know what I mean? I went out and bought Cypress Hill shirts. I was representing. I was trying to dress like them. I love them, and I still cover them. I still cover How I Could Just Kill a Man, and sometimes I cover Pigs, too. So, yeah, this video is a big shout-out to my boy Be Real, Send Dog, and DJ Muggs. DJ Muggs also produced some of the Beastie Boys cuts in '92 on Check Your Head, and, of course, DJ Muggs made House of Pain. You know what I mean? When you hear Jump Around, that's DJ Muggs, the same guy who made all of Cypress Hill. He was in Cypress Hill. That was his band. And I get right there is one of the most underrated producers, DJs in hip-hop history. If I got signed tomorrow, I'd fucking call him. So, yeah, man, after Cypress Hill came along, you know, it became a household thing. People wearing pot shirts, and I don't know if they just came along at the right moment and right time and everything changed because the 80s ended. The whole Nancy Reagan just say no thing was over, and the 90s started. And the 90s was, when I think of the 90s, I think of drugs. So that's all raves, fucking ecstasy, girls sucking on fucking lollipop binkies that are 15 and have been in the same club that you're standing in for fucking 3 straight days, sniffing meth and shit. That is what I think of the 90s. But tell me what you think in the comments below. This wasn't that much of a great video, but it did get some justice. I was listening to some Cypress Hill this morning. I thought I'd share with y'all. Peace.